Hey guys, we're so excited to have you on board. Having a low credit score we know can be very stressful, so we want to help you get your score up and repair it quickly and legally. Click the link below so that we can schedule a free consultation. Hey guys, what's going on out there, wealth builders? It is another episode of Wealthy Wednesday, and I am so excited because today we're going to be talking about investing. And this topic came from a poll that we did. There were several people that had asked us about getting more information about investing. Now, let's just say that there are numerous ways that you can invest your money. You have your traditional stocks and bonds. You also could look at doing some of the newer things with the cryptocurrency. You have your index strategies, and all of those are really, really good. But today we're going to focus on real estate. And the reason why is because investing in real estate is just a trending thing right now. The interest rates are at an all-time low. And so it's making financing a home very, very affordable for most people. But what about the people who want to take this opportunity and build wealth for them and their family? Well, a lot of times people have this notion that they can't invest in real estate because they don't have everything they need to get started. I'm going to give you guys a quick tip today on how you can invest in real estate with absolutely no money. Now, before we get into it, the first thing we want you to do, if you haven't already, please make sure you like our page, make sure you follow us on our Facebook group, and then make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can also get messages when we are putting out new content. And we will really appreciate that. That helps us get more information to more people. Okay, now, why real estate? There's no real estate. There's no new real estate that's being developed. Let's just say that. Think about back in the day when people first started developing different parts of the country. Well, guess what? Back in those days, I remember my grandfather back in the 1900s, he spent about $50 to buy literally over 20 some acres of land. $50. Now that land is worth millions of dollars. So that's why you want to look at real estate, because number one, there's no new land. So you don't have to worry about it ever going out of style. People are always going to want real estate. The second thing is you can leave this to your family. When we're talking about generational wealth, we want something that's not just going to sustain us for where we are right now in time, but also that's going to outlive us. And so with real estate, you can pass it along to your kids, your grandkids, and you can keep, the real estate in the family because it contributes to your family's overall wealth portfolio. Did you know that? Owning real estate gives you collateral when you need to get funding for different business ventures. You can use the real estate that you own as collateral. So those are some of the key reasons why you want to invest in real estate. Now, one of the things that people think is in order to invest in real estate, you have to have a lot of money. You have to have a large down payment. Nope, that's not true. Okay? You do not have to have a large down payment to invest in real estate. Some people think that you have to have a good credit score. Nope, you can invest in real estate with poor credit. Okay? Some people think that you have to be on your job for a certain amount of time to invest in real estate. Nope, not at all. With this tip right here called wholesaling, you don't need any of those things. Now, what in the world does wholesaling mean, Serena? I'm going to tell you. Wholesaling is when you find a property, okay, that is dilapidated, meaning it's that ugly house on the street. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have seen that We Buy Ugly Houses, and this is when wholesaling really became popular because people didn't understand, all of the things that went along with it. But you find that ugly house, that dilapidated house, and you find the owner. You contact the owner. Now, I'm sure you wonder, well, how do I contact the owner? Well, a lot of times if you just go to your cities or your county's real estate assessor's office, it will tell you who owns the property. Okay, so once you find out who owns the property, you can send them a letter. You can use their address and put it online and see if you can possibly find a phone number for them and you can call them. But you can ask them if they are interested in selling that property. You can also see on the real estate assessor's office, a lot of times if there's any delinquent taxes on it. And if there are delinquent taxes, then a lot of times the people are more motivated to want to go ahead and get that headache off of their shoulders. So you can come in with no money at all and you can make them an offer. You can offer them some, you know, assessed amount for the property, or you can offer them, whatever you think would be fair. If you need help with that, I would suggest that you get with a real estate agent so that they can help you understand what the houses in that area are currently selling for. Okay. Or you can go online and do your own research, but get some kind of idea of what a fully renovated, ready to go house in that area would sell for. Once you know that, that will give you some kind of basis on your offer. So let's say the houses in the area are selling for $200,000 fully renovated. The house that you have found is dilapidated, it's ugly, no one lives there, and the person says, yes, I'm open to selling it. And you say, okay, well, I'll give you $50,000. Now, you don't have to actually have the $50,000. This is where it's going to be helpful for you to, get with a real estate attorney, or it's a lot of different things online that you can find to put together a contract. But you're going to put together an agreement between yourself and that person that you're going to buy this property, and then you give yourself a 30-day or 60-day, time frame to close. Once you have your contract established, now you go on the hunt. On the hunt for who? Investors. You're going to look for people that flip properties, that renovate them, that already have the money to buy the property, that have the money to do the renovations. This is what they do. You're going to approach them and say, hey, I got a great deal for you. Now, mind you, you told the person that you were going to give them $50,000. You're going to tell the investor, I have a property for $60,000 or $70,000. Why is that? That's how you make your money. That's how you get your cut. You upsell over the amount that you got the person that owns the property to agree to sell it to you for. Okay, so you're getting it for a wholesale price, hence the name wholesaling. Okay, and then once you get the property and then the investor says, okay, I'll give you $60,000 or I'll give you $70,000, then you go into another agreement with that person. So what's going to happen is on the day that you guys set to close, the property is really only going to be in your name for literally a few minutes, because as soon as it gets assigned over to you, then it's going to be then assigned to the person who's buying it from you, which is the investor. Okay. And that is how you can come into real estate and start investing with absolutely no money whatsoever. You just have to be willing to go in and do the work. Now, I know that a lot of you might be thinking, well, I don't even know how to get started with something like that. It sounds great. I could make a lot of money quickly, but how do I get started? Well, there's a few ways you can get started. As we mentioned, you can go to neighborhoods and you can drive for deals. You can see if you can find some houses that are dilapidated, and you can start going through the process that I just mentioned to you. Okay. Another way that you get started, you can buy leads lists. They do have lists of properties, but I always say this: if you find a property that's on a list, then more than likely somebody else has access to it too. So that just means you have more competition. So you want to just keep that in mind when you're exploring your strategies for getting started. You can also work with, real estate agents, or find wholesaling groups that's online. There's numerous opportunities out there. You just got to be willing to put forth the work. So let's go back. Let's recap, because I know that a lot of you guys are like, wow, and this is a lot of information. So really quick, you get the property, you get the owner to agree to sell it to you. Then you find an investor that wants to buy it from you. You upsell the property however much you want. And then once you close, you don't have to pay anything. The investor will pay the amount that you agreed to give the person you're buying it from, and you get the difference. So you don't have to worry about your credit. You don't have to worry about not having a job. Matter of fact, if you don't have a job, this could be a great opportunity for you. I have done a couple of wholesale deals myself, and it's been really cool. It's been good, and I've made some money. And so I wanted to just share that with you guys on a way that you can invest into real estate with absolutely no money. So if you think that was good information, I'm so glad. Make sure you come back and join us again next Wednesday. And if you have questions, I don't mind talking to you one-on-one and giving you some more information. You can always give us a call at 1-844-2UP FICO, 1-844-2UP FICO. That's a direct line to me and my team. We'll make sure that we set up a time to talk to you and give you some more information on how you can start investing into real estate with no money. And if you have any other things you want to discuss, such as your credit, such as protecting your assets, putting together some strategic plans for your business, please know that we're here to serve and to be a resource to you. But remember, you have to do your part. You know, it's a proverb that says that ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, knock and the door shall be open. All of those words require some sort of action on your behalf. There are answers out there on the other side of the door. There is everything that you want, but you got to do your part, guys, because moves do not make themselves. You want something different, you got to do something different, because talk is cheap and life is expensive. So what are you going to do? Until the next time, you guys be blessed and walk in victory. Peace.
Hey guys, we're so excited to have you on board. Having a low credit score we know can be very stressful, so we want to help you get your score up and repair it quickly and legally. Click the link below so that we can schedule a free consultation.